Good morning, everyone. Today is day 78 of my 90-day video challenge. I can't believe it. It's 12 more days until the end of the challenge. I hope that I can continue to do this, maybe not every day, but it'll be cool. I think I might start something new to talk about. I had a pretty busy morning because there's some chores I had to do, and I joined the live coaching call with the one of the training with ClickFunnels, and I must say they do over deliver. Russell Brunson always says that he always tries to over deliver of his free self courses, whatever it is, and he does. He just have tons and tons of free training and free information in order to get us to where we want to be. Obviously, it's not all that we need to succeed, but it's a lot closer than I will be in if I didn't have the training, right? So it's very exciting. There's a lot of things to learn. I know it gets very overwhelming because yesterday my partner and I were talking about everything that we have to do, and there's just so much more, and there's so much, sometimes you don't even know where to start. But I think it's the same thing. I've been in consulting for several years, and being a consultant, we are under a lot more pressure than being a full-time employee, just because we're usually, especially in my sector, where we are usually deployed to sites because the project is either way behind or there's issues that the normal consultants weren't able to resolve. So because we're part of the technical team, solutions team, so we will be deployed there to solve the issues. And a lot of times that means short staff and short of time. So I remember being in a project, for my first project that I worked, and I clocked probably 60 to 70 hours that week, and it was very overwhelming. And I think I broke down probably after the first week I was there, because I was told I have to, because it's out of state, so I had to stay. I was told I have to stay for the weekend because we have to work through the weekend. There was a lot of things we have to do, and I cried. I broke down and cried. I was very young then. It was my first job. I broke down and cried, and one of the consultants, I went into work the next day. One of the consultants, one of the more senior ones, actually saw me and said, let me tell you something, a secret or something that I've learned from being a consultant and from somebody else. And he says, one of the most important thing is to manage your time, is that you know what you need to do and what needs to be prioritized, and strictly that. Meaning, you write down a little diary of a list of things that you need to do and accomplish. Maybe not necessarily today, but all the list to-dos, and then you rank them of their urgency. Then you work each of the items on the list by urgency, one at a time, no matter how long it takes. And if people come to you, or our clients will come to us and ask us to do tasks that are not on our list, what we would do is ask them to urgency and rank them. And if these things will take time, we will ask them and say, well, I have these 2 or 3 other high priority tasks that I have. Would you be willing to sacrifice those tasks to work on what you've just assigned me right now, or what you've requested me? And a lot of times the clients will, I think that gives us a sense of organization, and then also gives an idea of our clients that what we're working on, and that we're not just dragging the time and saying we can't do their work. So I feel like what I need to do, and perhaps work with my accountability partner or business partner, is that we have that list and we have to act like the consultant and as well as the client all at once. That we prioritize the task, not by how long it takes, but by urgency. And that if any other task that comes up, we'll just need to evaluate that with everything else that we need to do on the list and try to fit that in, and also rank them by urgency or relevance to everything else that was already on the list, to whether or not if we should work on them. I think that will probably help. I will probably talk to him today and we can get a list together. I think yesterday he mentioned that he needs to work on a plan, and I think that's probably a very similar concept, and maybe we should try it that way, and so then we can feel a little bit less overwhelmed, because obviously there's many things we need to do, but there's also many things that are more urgent. For example, our dance competitions, which that's probably one of our biggest goal, is to be as good as we can in dancing, and also participate in the competitions where we can improve each time, and that takes a lot of our efforts, energies, and time as well. And I feel like because of everything that we have been doing, and we've been stressed out and overwhelmed, that we actually been spending less time on dancing and not practicing as much as or as often as we should have. So because we're so overwhelmed with everything that we needed to do, that we are actually not accomplishing anything, neglecting the things that we actually do want to work on, which is such a bummer. And we really need to learn how to handle our stress and prioritize our tasks better. So I hope to be working on that. Obviously, there's a lot of other things I need to do and make sure that I focus on, besides, like for example, my dance practice and lessons, is that we focus on revenue producing activities, and that it's going to be important to move toward our goal of becoming financially independent and be our own boss. And that's obviously not going to be easy, and it's going to take a lot of time, so we'll need to work on that. Anyways, wish me luck. I hope to get stuff done, and talk to you guys tomorrow and report back on how everything went. Okay, bye.